morning, friends. Guess what? There's some cows. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Woo! Trying to kick. So today we're going out on the Arizona Trail. Of course there's cows. Gonna be doing some trail work with the Arizona Trail Association up in the Mazatzals. For those of you that aren't versed with the trail yet, the Mazatzals are one of the 5 or 6 wilderness areas on the Arizona Trail, and it stretches basically between like Pine and Roosevelt. Those are the 2 closest resupply spots. So it's a pretty remote mountain wilderness, but it's by far one of my favorite places in the whole state. So just to give sort of an idea where we're hiking, over there on the left side, I believe, is the Y-Bar Trail, kind of up that valley. And that takes you up to like Bear Spring. If you want to see my hike of this section of the AZT, you can click up there. And then straight ahead of us here is Barnhard Canyon with the Barnhard Trail. And that takes you up to the Arizona Trail as well. The Arizona Trail walks the entire spine of this mountain range, and one work crew is going up that canyon, one work crew is going up that canyon, and yeah, should be a good time. Just doing some general trail bed work, and I think we're clearing up some of the rougher spots vegetation wise as well. So it says my arrival time's under 8 now. That's sweet. All right, talk to you guys soon. Myself and 5 others began the steep ascent up the Y-Bar Trail towards Bear Spring. This climb proved to be rugged, overgrown, and steep, but the views were more than worth the pain.
You gotta go downhill to go uphill.
Yeah. As we cleared the first basin, the Mazatzal Divide came into view, and we knew where we had to climb to. There was much fallen debris on the trail on the way up, and we had to clear the way for horses that were coming up during the next work event. Much of this debris fell in the 2004 Willow Fire that decimated the southern portion of this wilderness area. After we made a clear path, we finished our climb to the saddle. Alrighty, friends, we're now just finishing up the Y-Bar Trail and getting back onto the AZT at the Mazatzal Divide portion of it. Just to my right here, that's Mazetzel Peak. It's, I believe, the tallest peak in the Mazatzal range. And I think it may be, don't quote me on this, but it may be the tallest peak in Gila County as well. That one's on the list for sure. Haven't climbed it yet, but I've heard it's a crazy hike. So once we meet up with the AZT, which is in like 2/10 of a mile according to my GPS, we're going to be hiking another 2 miles over to Bear Spring, which I actually stopped at during my through hike has some delicious water and some good camping. So I'm excited that right around there is going to be our base camp. Just a mile or so ago, we were cleaning some dead debris out of the middle of the trail, because apparently next month they're going to be getting some pack animals in here. And it was basically a tunnel of dead trees, so we had to clear that out because there's no way a horse or something like that is getting through there. So made quick work of that, and now on to the main objective of getting to the top of this mountain and setting up camp. It's a little bit warm out. It's now 12:42. Imagine we'll be to camp by like 2:30ish. Depends where we decide to wait for a whole group to get regrouped. Anyway, I'm gonna keep climbing here. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, friends, there's our trail sign. Let's see, what does it say? Y-bar trail, Barnard trailhead, Mazatzal Divide. I'm excited. There's Mazetzel Peak. As I talked about last time I visited here, these rocks up here are over 1 billion years old. Imagine the crazy geologic forces that had to happen to push these up into the sky like they're seen here. Some primordial stuff, guys. Look at that bright red. Exciting. So we're gonna be going that way to camp once it's time. Also, if you guys remember, if you were here for the fall through hike, you might remember this spot. There was a baby rattlesnake that almost got me that was under here. I'll pop in the footage. But this was actually one of my lunch spots last fall. It's so weird being back here. I love it though. Absolutely love it.
Once we made it onto the divide, the last few miles melted away blissfully as you could see to the horizon in either direction, and it was no longer a steep, arduous climb. As we approached our campsite, we began keeping tally of different debris on the trail so we could come up with a work plan for the next 2 days that we were going to spend maintaining and fixing the trail.
Hello friends, just filled up a little bit at Bear Spring. Made it up here in pretty good time. It's 3:49 now, and the rest of our group hasn't gotten here yet. It's just me and one other guy that made it here, and we kind of just buddy systemed it on the way up. We had a third dude with us that kind of lost him close to the Y-bar junction, but we left him a sign and a hiker text. So Bill, the guy who I hiked up here with, he ran back. He filtered water before I did. I just got done filtering. And he ran back to go see if he could find our friend Roger, because he seemed to be doing all right, but then we hiked like a mile, turned around and waited for like 15-20 minutes. He never showed up. So a little concerned. So now I'm going to be working out my water situation, distributing the filtered water from my big water bag into my littler one, and then I'm going to be taking off, seeing if I can be of any help to Bill. Hopefully Bill's already bumped into him and is on his way back. But if we don't see him by Y-bar, obviously there's a problem. And we might have to hike down off the mountain. See what happens. I have faith in the people we were hiking with. I bet they're just taking their time. But hopefully they didn't get turned around or something. That would not be good. So yep, that's kind of a status update for you guys. Talk to you soon. Friends, remember how I was talking about how I saw a rattlesnake last time I was here? I found my friend. Looking right at me. Not even moving his tail though. Almost stepped on him. Then the branches started moving. It's funny, oh, he's about to start shaking, I think. Hey, buddy. We're good. We're good.
While I was busy being infatuated by the snake, I look up and I see Bill coming back down the trail. He had found the rest of our group, and everyone was fine. Just like I said, they were just taking their time. We all hiked to our campsite together, set up our individual tents, made dinner, and promptly fell asleep, for we had a long day of work ahead of us. We awoke bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to get some work done. After breakfast, a safety briefing, and assignment, we set out on trail to get some work done. 4 out of the 6 of us were assigned trail bed duty. That's removing rocks and other vegetation that's encroaching on the trail, while 2 in the group are trained sawyers, so they were going out to clear deadfall. Here you can see me use what's called a McLeod tool. This is used to pick up small rocks, and sizable rocks, from the trail bed to make a nice soft surface to hike on. The Mazetzels are notably rocky and really needed a lot of help in this regard. Much of the time this weekend was spent doing exactly what you see here.
Time to stop for food. The tuna was pretty good. Here's that meal bar. About 600 calories for lunch. Probably should have done this for the AZT through hike as well. Also, good morning. We're doing trail work today, and it's my birthday. And here's where we're trail working. Such a lovely spot. Trail goes that way. I'm working this little bit of tread in my happy place. Apparently there's a lot of electrolytes and other stuff. So in hydration, you need to have the perfect balance of both water and salt, basically. That's what electrolyte is. And if you don't have enough of that electrolyte, that's when you start getting cramps and your muscles start doing weird stuff. Because you need, salt basically carries a charge with it. Without that charge in your muscles, you can't fire them with your electric nerve system. So, yeah. If you just drink a bunch of water, you can actually still dehydrate and get in a lot of trouble. You can go what's called isotonic, which means you don't have enough salt. And that's when your cells start bursting from having too much water. So you don't want that. Stay thirsty, my friends.
After about 7 hours of hard labor, we threw in the towel, went back to camp, made dinner, and went to sleep, for there was another busy day to come. Much like the previous day, we awoke early, got our tools, and went back to work. More trail bed work, de-vegetation, and tree clearing was slated for today. But luckily we had worked a little bit closer to camp, so our hike out to the work site wasn't quite as far. De-vegetation work, like what you see here, is important to provide a clear environment for users of the trail to pass through. Small branches that grow towards the path are trimmed before they turn into big branches and become a bigger issue. We jokingly referred to this as our 5-year plan for the trail. Small saplings were also left in place without being cut down because we knew, according to our 10-year plan, following the same joke, that they would be fantastic shade trees eventually. And in some way, we're an investment in the future of the trail. Alright friends, just filling up with some water right now. Sitting here at the spring. There's plenty of bees keeping me company. You can tell it's the only water around for miles. Here they are. They're all buzzing about. Got our second day of trail work done. We've probably all in all done, I'd say, about a mile of retread and revegetation work. It's pretty awesome to be a part of that, you know? I need to get a little closer to this water. Alright. It's been a beautiful day. It's been awesome being part of this team. Everyone's working so hard because we all really want the AZT to be as good of an experience as it can be, and also be a safe experience, and all the other things that come along with a good trail. Oh, it's honestly been an awesome trip. I can't believe it's gone by so fast. You know, this is already the 3rd day of this adventure. Pretty nuts. I am excited to get home. Yeah, get some good sleep before work on Tuesday for me. Took a little bit of time off to do this, and more than worth it. More than worth it. I had a great little birthday celebration yesterday, hanging out with everybody. Had some hot chocolate. Thanks, Marianne. Very good hot chocolate. Helped me sleep well too. A little bit of peppermint schnapps in it, only a little bit though. This is just such a magical area of the Arizona Trail up in the Mazzies. When I hiked through here last fall, if you want to see the video, you can check it out up here. There was just something that attracted me to this place. You know, when I came to this exact spring on my through hike to fill up on water, and I saw the campsite that we're now using, and I, you know, kind of said to myself, like, wow, this is a really beautiful area. I'll be back here sometime. And then I saw on the Arizona Trail website this spring that people were going to be coming up here to do some trail work. So I instantly signed up for it the moment I saw it. I was so excited. But then obviously all the coronavirus stuff happened, and they had to cancel that trip. I think it was going to be happening in April. And I'm grateful that, you know, things have chilled out enough that we could come up here and do this work that we need to do. And it's just been a great trip. Can't say enough good things about the trail and the people and this beautiful mountain range. So grateful for, you know, what this trail has given me in terms of different beautiful life experiences. I'm very, very grateful for it. Man, there are a lot of bees here.
If you want to give back to the Arizona Trail or donate your time or your money, go to aztrail.org, and there are all sorts of good links. I'll also leave some links down in the description if that's something that you feel called to do. Please do come out. It's great fun, and even though it's called work, it's trail work. Nah, it's a lot of fun. You go to some beautiful spots, and the trail can really use the help, so it can stay in as good a shape as possible. So definitely check out those links if you feel called to do so.
Maintaining such a massive trail would be impossible without people being generous of their time and money in giving to the Arizona Trail Association. These are some awesome, selfless people, and it really would not be possible without their help.
All right, friends, so I'm currently on my way out to get some time lapse of the sunset, which is probably going to be epic. Walking down the trail, guess what I found again in the same spot? Another green Mojave rattlesnake. I bet it's the same one. It's literally the same exact spot that he was in before. Here's his nice big tail. Almost stepped on him for the second time. He's not rattling. He's just kind of chilling and watching me. I'm gonna skirt on by him here. Have a nice day, Mr. Rattlesnake.
As the sun set this final evening of this adventure, I sat atop a ridge and watched the sky slowly fade to blackness, reminiscing about what this last year had meant for me in my life, and how amazing these experiences have been, and the amazing people that I've met through these adventures. My heart was filled with gratitude.
All ready to break camp. It's now 7:40 in the morning on Monday. Getting ready to get the heck out of here. It's been an awesome trip. I'm looking forward to this beautiful hike down the mountain. Hope you'll enjoy it with me. car. Made it off the trail. The mountain did not claim us. It was a great hike down. It started to get a little warm once we got lower on the mountain, but you know, it is what it is. I have a little bit of water in the car for me. It's a great recommendation if you're planning on going on an adventure like this. Definitely have some car water waiting for you when you get back. It could be a lifesaver, literally and figuratively. So now just heading back home. Adventure complete. Got some good trail work done. There's still more to do, but we might be going back up there sometime real soon. I'll keep you posted on that though. So now I guess all there is to say is thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please smash that like button, as it tells the YouTube algorithm that you appreciate my work, and it'll get more people to watch these cool videos and get them involved. If you feel like I earned it, please hit that subscribe button down below and be here for the next adventure, my friends. Thanks for watching today's video. Y'all stay groovy.